we ain't one and the same. I'll slap a rapper out of shoes for getting stuck in this game. Identities in Christ, hip hop my way to proclaim. Forget my name, see Jesus, he's the one that I claim. Take the fame, I don't need him, we ain't one and the same. I'll slap a rapper out of shoes for getting stuck in this game. Identities in Christ, hip hop my way to proclaim. Who am I? Ain't nothing, a symbol to be a waste. So I'm redeemed, equipped, forgiven, and I'm covered in his grace. Trace, here 3 in 1 with the Trinity in my heart. He's divinity from the start to infinity and beyond. Like years ahead of this knowledge beyond another. Closer than a friend and beyond that of a brother. My God, my King, my Lord, my everything. You give me what I need and you grant me sight to see. And when I slip up, falling, you catch me from beneath. My stronghold, my Savior, Lord knows that I believe. And I need you, no lie, I'ma seek you or die. Sure, death is promised to those who deny. So I trust in your decrees and call you Adonai. Lord on high, in your name I testify that since I came to you, seen the sun and the rain, that I'll never leave your side through the joy and the pain. Forget my name, see Jesus, he's the one that I claim. Take the fame, I don't need it, we ain't one and the same. I'll slap a rapper out of shoes for getting stuck in this game. Identities in Christ, hip hop my way to proclaim. Forget my name, see Jesus, he's the one that I claim. Take the fame, I don't need him, we ain't one and the same. I'll slap a rapper out of shoes for getting stuck in this game. Identities in Christ, hip hop my way to proclaim.
I'll never claim to be the best rapper. #1 spots and thrones I'm not after. Chasing the blessings that come into life after. I don't wanna be left behind after the rapture. So I get my Kirk Cameron on. Punchlines, parables over the snares and drums. So when you get in your ride and pop in that CD, you can get your praise on while you're rolling down the street. And I do it by being me. I do it by being meek and let God direct me. Christ is the main source like extra P. Y'all rappers faking the funk and not living what you speak. A lot of Christians not living what they preach. Pastors pursuing fame, proclaiming to be kings. Pursuing riches and things, falsing on TV. Chasing that chain, Lord save them.
Forget my name, see Jesus, he's the one that I claim. Take the fame, I don't need it, we ain't one and the same. I'll slap a rapper out of shoes for getting stuck in this game. Identities in Christ, hip hop my way to proclaim. Forget my name, see Jesus, he's the one that I claim. Take the fame, I don't need him, we ain't one and the same. I'll slap a rapper out of shoes for getting stuck in this game. Identities in Christ, hip hop my way to proclaim. Yesterday, tomorrow, today, forevermore. Christ the King, feel the sting of his name in your heart and your soul as you plead for more. Cause you were made for a purpose and he knows the goal. You can flee and disagree, but his presence is near you. No matter how far away, you know his ears will hear you. Hands will heal you, word will teach you. Salvation ain't far, it can always reach you. I look to you, Lord, in my times of trouble. You humble me when I stumble and always seem to fumble the ball in this game of life. You know I struggle, but you always got me. So I praise your holy name, they can try and stop me. Cause my pops be Alpha Omega, beginning and end. Bigger than your mind could ever comprehend. My identity's in him, cause in him I depend. Forget my name, see Jesus, he's the one that I claim. Take the fame, I don't need it, we ain't one and the same. I'll slap a rapper out of shoes for getting stuck in this game. Identities in Christ, hip hop my way to proclaim. Forget my name, see Jesus, he's the one that I claim. Take the fame, I don't need him, we ain't one and the same. I'll slap a rapper out of shoes for getting stuck in this game. Identities in Christ, hip hop my way to proclaim. Forget my name, see Jesus, he's the one that I claim. Take the fame, I don't need it, we ain't one and the same. I'll slap a rapper out of shoes for getting stuck in this game. Identities in Christ, hip hop my way to proclaim. Forget my name, see Jesus, he's the one that I claim. Take the fame, I don't need him, we ain't one and the same. I'll slap a rapper out of shoes for getting stuck in this game. Imagine the thoughts of a young man raised with porn on the walls, became a young fan. Spent hours taking mags from his whole fam. Father, brother, babysitter, you're like the whole clan. And none of them cared, they just closed their eyes. Never thought of what he dreamed about late at night. The sights, the sounds, images played out. Dreaming about female bodies straight splayed out. A tool to use for his own satisfaction. Later on in life, it became a distraction to his marriage and addict with twisted types of attraction. Saved himself for years but was sexually active. Now he's so gone, confused, life just seems so wrong. And so longs for truth, gots to stay so strong just to make it through the day with the fall into sin. You gotta understand the situation he's in, cause he loves Christ and his wife, convictions and truth. Wishes he could go back to the days of his youth and make a change, but things stay the same. The only hope that he has lies deep in his faith, and the sucker he ain't, but he's losing this fight. Can't get the centerfold off his mind, praying at night that God will take away all his lust-filled thoughts, and the Lord will heal the rot in his lust-filled heart. It's been a long night of fighting the flesh. He succumbs to a weak point, falls straight in the mess. Now he's crying by himself and he wants to repent, but it's the same old story, nothing more, nothing less. Feeling like a failure, he's dying inside, trying to find a way to disguise the lies. But twice he's fallen victim by daybreak's time, so he can't even try to look his wife in the eyes. Anger is the feeling that he's feeling now, slave to the imagery of $1 billion industry, 14 billion to be exact. This boy became a man and was raised on that. Now he's left with the consequence of living in sin. Prayer life's a mess, nothing left within. Wish I knew the end of the story alright, but yo, you just heard the tale of a part of my life. I'm honestly through with rap. No more late nights spent with my pen and pad. The stress about fans, no sweating that. My time's up, so I raise a white flag and surrender my mics. Cause you can take them from me now if you can handle how I feel. But first picture pouring out your life on a track. Put your mind to your rhymes and your heart in your raps. With no love shown cause you ain't write silly raps. With 808 beats and trendy sounds from the track. People be like, yo man, you sound really whack. Your flow is so religious, you won't ever grab stacks. As if money's why I do it, why I waste my time, why I put out this type of music, why I push and grind. But yo, frustration ain't the half of it though. My own people talk down, these are folks that I know. We share the same interest and even the craft. But apparently if I ain't them, I'm nothing but trash. Best rapper alive, man. You kidding me, Christian? Building idols out of men, think it's cool cause they're Christians. I know it seems harmless, that's the point that you're missing. Cause we in this together, Jesus leading the mission. My team, my scene, my crew, my cream, obscene. That's what I label it as. Cause it's not just the industry that's holding us back. We hate each other, refuse to join in arms. Read the same proverbs, recite the psalms. But at the end of the day, we only rep our own self. Yo, jealousy and anger, I see it all the time, man. We ain't strangers, supposed to love like Christ, elevate our neighbors. But the flesh runs deep and it comes in layers. This is how Pride felt when he wrote Venting. Mixed with Nas in the ether, bro, my pen be melting as I get this mess up off my chest. I know I ain't alone in this game of chess, so quit, nah, I ain't even in my vocab. Just know that this grind ain't kind, it's so jacked. And I'll probably take heat for being open and all, but I ain't doing this to please, I'm exposing us all. The artists, the fans, the labels and clicks. If we can't act as a body, it's time we quit. Retire the jersey and hurry quick. Support what's real, no magic tricks. And I'll probably take heat for being open and all, but I ain't doing this to please, I'm exposing us all. The artists, the fans, the labels and clicks. If we can't act as a body, it's time we quit. Retire the jersey and hurry quick. Support what's real, no magic tricks. Yeah, no magic tricks. Therefore, if you have any encouragement from being united with Christ, if any comfort from His love, if any common sharing in the Spirit, if any tenderness and compassion, then make my joy complete by being like-minded, having the same love, being one in spirit and of one mind. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves, not looking to your own interests, but each of you to the interest of others. In your relationships with one another, have the same mindset as Christ Jesus.
It was a cold day in December 2006. The day his mama should have been split to bring him a mix. But a small chain of events had her filled with discontent, so she spent a few cents to have her son exempt. Now we'll rewind it back to set the proper stage of this case and tell the story at the proper pace. She was her mama's joy, her daddy's boy. Used to play sports on the court, destroy any male figure in the school she went to. That's when she met a boy, that's where the story gets to. Another level of maturity which led to maternity and eternally the death of an innocent child. She said, "What's your name?" He replied, "It's Sam, and I'm glad that it's in you that into I ran. I've been noticing your style for quite a while, and those cute little dimples in your cheeks when you smile." She blushes, every girl always do, when a dude is on his game trying to score a few. And from that point on, you know they were a team. A weekend promiscuous partying sort of thing. She dreamt of marriage and kids, a house and a boat, but Sam hoped for new chicks and a bowl to smoke. So you can see where the story goes. Two young kids, two separate goals. They had separate goals. Two separate goals. Now she loved you, but he ain't thinking the same. He fixed to hit it and quit it for things get insane. But woo, it's too late. She found his escape plan, popped a hole in her protection, scheming to keep Sam. Couple weeks go by and dude gets a call saying we need to meet up, yeah, we need to talk. So knowing exactly what's about to be said, he braces himself for the words in his head. Sure enough, it's a baby on his way. You're about to be a dad, we about to be great. Sam's lack of emotion was proof to his girl that he lacked the devotion she needed to be hers. Couple weeks go by and you know Sam was stressing it. Don't even want his chick no more, how's he supposed to want a kid? Nah, it ain't happening, in his mind he's battling. I'm about to be a dad, his thoughts gathering. Thoughts gathering up. Stress piling up. Thoughts gathering up. Back to December, the clinic, the destination. Sam rolled out, split the scene. No hesitation, obligation replaced with self-intoxication. Occupations now a drunk, fruits of his fornication. And the one called she, we now will call the mother. Tried to smother herself with the throat tied in the covers, but realized suicide's lame over a lover. Turned the womb to a tomb, the baby had to suffer. Paid $400 for a fancy dice and sucked the brains, has and guts with the surgical siphon. Her precious little boy bagged up in the trash. Never thought twice, said she did it in the flash. To this day, justifies the way he died. Said I couldn't look him in the eye, seeing Sam inside. But listen, she's still a parent though he wasn't born. She just a parent to a son who ain't here no more.
I can hardly wait to hold you, feel my arms around you. How long I have waited just to love you more than I have found you.
Sometimes it starts to feel like I'm standing on the edge about to fall. Sometimes it starts to feel like I
my toes hanging off the end of the edge of this chair. Slip knot around my neck, I know that nobody cares. Got the other end tied around the rail by the stairs, and I just don't know where to go with all this pain of mine. Try speaking to my wife, but she don't understand the reason why I feel like ending it all, taking my own life. She loves me, I know, but these demons inside my head like,
do it, go on, take a ride at the end of the rope. Your life's a joke, fool, you have no hope.
But cut and scene can be influenced by the trickery. My pain is unseen, but my faith is in the Trinity. Slipped the noose off the apple to continue the battle. Made it through another day, staring down the end of a barrel. And I'm not under control, this I know, I got the reins, but I'm giving them to you, Lord, to follow your ways.
Sometimes it starts to feel like I'm standing on the edge about to fall. Sometimes it starts to feel like I just can't depend on me at all.
Yeah, sometimes I've had enough of the world. I wanna give a middle finger for the hurt, the lies and all the tears. For years I felt the stress, the mess, failing the test. Depression and aggravation, devastation nonetheless. I'm down against the ropes, my thoughts creating doubt. I shout and scream at night and cry till I pass out. My life has no real purpose, it seems I'm a mistake. A waste of people's space, what's it take to just erase my whole existence here? Will people even notice? Evil thoughts pollute my mind. I'm running out of time, I really need to find a breakthrough and an answer. But people spit and push and treat me just like I am cancer. I searched and found the strength and overcame the mess. Turned my test to testimonies, my mess into a message. The wrongs turned to right, because of him I'm alive. He died for all my mishaps, I now give praise for my life. Come on.
Sometimes it starts to feel like I'm standing on the edge about to fall. Sometimes it starts to feel like I just can't depend on me at all.
I can't remember ever being so close to the edge of the wall. Did I fall? Never ever did I see this coming at all. I relied on the wrong person who was meant to make it all work. But all I remember was the pains and hurt, emotions drained, the tears rain, the false claims. Insane name games, the mindless self-blame, self-harm to depression-stricken hidden arms. That ain't the meanest thing and neither did you. Well, not until you set my count back to nil. Zero in fact, nothing I did was good at all. Lagged, the bags got even more heavy cause it was all about me. Where were you? I couldn't see, I was blinded by me. Relying on the lies that were inside, but you bring it back to this every time. You took my place when you died.
Sometimes it starts to feel like I'm standing on the edge about to fall. Sometimes it starts to feel like I just can't depend on me at all.
Yeah. Babble. This is Revelation 3:16, you know what I mean? Cut the cancer from the skin, yeah, we doing our thing. He said before me or against, not chilling between. Cause he spit you from his mouth like Listerine. Our generation's been blinded to the facts and such. No brains, no guts, just screens and stuff. They ain't feeling like it's fair that they going to hell. So they living like they wanna, like God won't care. Well, think again, my believing friend. That cross around your neck won't save you, man. Won't help you, fam. It's just some 10 on a chain, no bang, Yosemite Sam. And if believing is enough, we'll see Satan above, on his knees praising God like thanks so much. much, you get my point now, right? Yeah, you hear what I say? The side he finds you on is the place you will stay. If you stay lukewarm, nor hot or cold. If you're one bad dude or got a heart of gold, God's got a full hand, ain't trying to fold. So get your card stacked right for your Friday soul. The sentence is death, no eternal life. Set away from the side of the eyes of Christ. So wise to pick your side, can't run, can't hide. Cause on that day, gonna cut and divide.
Yeah, my brother Tom me chamou pro featuring. Eu disse demorou, truta, eis-me aqui pra fazer a diferença, independente da cultura, se é quente ou frio. Se amor no Senhor vomita, pra entender isso você tem que praticar. Ser frio ou quente, pra Deus não te vomitar. A rima é quente, aqui mano nem tente. Sim, sim, não, não, a palavra consciente. Apocalipse 3:16 é quente, os crentes. O Senhor tá com a gente. Muitos duvidam ver o seu cabelo voar, porque com Jesus não brinca, ele está à porta. God bless you, my name is R.E.F. Representing for Brasil and the globe, eu varia. Christian happy, em nome do meu Salvador. Jesus Christ, Lord is up in the Lord forever.
If you stay lukewarm, nor hot or cold. If you're one bad dude or got a heart of gold, God's got a full hand, ain't trying to fold. So get your card stacked right for your Friday soul. The sentence is death, no eternal life. Set away from the side of the eyes of Christ. So wise to pick your side, can't run, can't hide. Cause on that day, gonna cut and divide. Divide the positive from negative, the truth will remain. No strength will maintain against he who was slain. And if you're riding on the fence, know what Satan's domain. So your only real options to submit as a saint. If you wanna walk through them pearly gates, you gotta throw away all them worldly traits. Put behind the past and become a new man. New stance, new chance, new circumstance. And that old life will burn in the pits of hell. Flames tamed by the water from the living well of life abundant and eternal grace. The race will be finished, no second place. Embraced in the arms of Yeshua the King. Slow it down, I said yes, you were the king. So when you say you cut away the 11 bread, I respect and believe every word that you said, yeah.
R.E.F music, show on the beat.
Young, dumb, and confused about this world we live in. Living in sin, caution thrown to the wind. Dying to live for something, crying cause I was hunting. Nah, I ain't even frontin', only life I had was blunt. Until the day you showed yourself and your grace and all. Told me to drop the hate, weed, and alcohol. Surrender all I had or what I thought I had to offer. And from that point on, I knew you as my father. Turn my back on you and apologize, cause my eyes are feeling lucky like a hand on the dice. I wrote them to reveal my final destiny, and that's when you picked up the rest of me. Your recipe required my heart and its desires to burn like I'm fine for you, Jehovah Jireh. Little did I know, instead of playing a game of possum, that my only way to you was to hit rock bottom. The trials and tribulations straight hurt for sure, but you never gave me more than what you knew I could endure. Taught with tough love cause my heart was hard. At times it's so black, could've said it was charred. Man, I'm so whack, should've pulled my car, but you always had my back, so I thank you, God.
Yeah, I thank you. Never-ending praises go up in your name, Jesus Christ of Nazareth and Lord of my life. I truly praise you. And this goes out to my boo.
Babe, I know I hurt you more than a time or two. Broke your heart and even copped an attitude. I was rude, I know at times I have the tendency to come across more like I'm the enemy. But a friend to me, you see, I can't believe that you'd still agree with me to never leave. To you I cleave, like the scriptures say. To the day we depart, never fall away. You're a part, you're my heart, and I mean that, girl. Till death do us part, I'ma be here, girl. Wish you could be perfect, that's what you deserve. The nerve I had to hurt you, should've gave me the bird. Walked out the door just to never return. But you love me, yeah, see it, yeah, it's more than a word.
I've gone through life using the word love like it was an emotion which was determined by feeling opposed to an understanding of action through suffering and perseverance. Love does not always suffer, but when it does, the fruit it provides is that of honesty, joy, and respect. And respect is what I have for you. Joy is what I reap from you. And honesty I promise to give you forever upon forever.
right. You know I just wanna write, so I take to my pen and the pad and the ink of the back of my room or I'm out of sight. Scribbling rhymes like riddling lines in the back of a moving bus. Pen flow straight glow from the heat of the sound of the beat. Anything about to combust. Little did you know that I could flow like this, but the beat brought it out, gonna murder this. Y'all don't trip, please don't flip. Just another cat, no Maybach with the industry. Confusing and abusing us all. Got us rapping about the trap and steady bumping the jaw. But I never came from the same old past. If it's shoved down the throats of commercial rap, these hands don't clap, brains don't splat. So why would I ever wanna fake like that? You fabricate your balls. Fake, dum-dum, never spit a real one. Guns of girls and cars. You don't know what you gotta return, no.
Everybody glare to shine jewels. Just hope it doesn't shine the way I really feel. Blinded by the smile that she gives me. Taste the poison in her beauty and she's really free. Blinded by the light that I chose to try and live a life I don't know. Oh, blinded by the lies of the industry. We're trying to paint a picture that just isn't
So
me.
you the killer type, that's super hype. I met your kind before, my throat was open and hoping for beef. Like carnivore, but use a G. I see, don't freak, I seek the peace. I'm quite unique, I never said a word I couldn't approve on my own. And this occasion isn't one that I plan to pass on. Cause I don't believe your story and fiction just ain't my thing. The picture you be painting ain't Picasso, it's lame. All your stories the same. But if you all be killers, how'd you make it this far and never held no triggers? Rapture cleaner than floors, fresh mop that Dillard's. Only 8 ball that you see was in the game of billiards. You fabricate your balls. Fake, dum-dum, never spit a real one. Guns at girls and cars. Stop fronting like a genie and pulling the scene.
It makes me wanna try and be a superstar. Through sound effects, we signing on. We hide behind the sound of who we really are. I'm blinded by the glare of the shining wheels. Just hope it doesn't shine the way I really feel. I'm blinded by the smile that she gives me. Taste the poison in the beauty, is she really free? I'm blinded by this light that I chose to try and live a life I don't know. Oh, I'm blinded by the lies of the industry. We're trying to paint a picture that just isn't me.
I got my hands in the air, throwing praise to Yahweh. High on the spirit, don't party your way. All day, you know I be praising the Lord, cause he kept me out of beef and up out of the mall. Never was a thug, stayed up out of the slammer. Pops taught me to squeeze, but respect the hammer. And with respect, responsibility comes. That's why I can't act like I be feeling these thugs. Popping this, popping that, swing a bat, squeeze a gap. Problem is we live in that, but violence sells you claiming that. A million records sold, cause you living a lie. We ain't fit the mold, but we ready to die before Christ. Not a rag that's hanging from the backside. Problem is that most these cats believe us on the backslide. Take a stand for Christ like the hold that held the cross. Never back down, no matter the cost. I'll stand for you through hard times, tried and true. I'll stand for you through good times, tried and true. I'll stand for you through hard times, tried and true. I'll stand for you through good times, tried and true. I can't sell my spirit, man, Jehovah's where the heart is. Not saying that I'm perfect or by far that I'm the smartest, but I gave away my rights and surrendered to the crucifix. Who is this man in the mirror that used to exist? I look the same, no exception to my reflection, but my soul's been washed clean cause of Christ's interjection. I stay focused on this path that I'm on. Don't need to flex muscle to try to show that I'm strong. Cause in opposition it rises and crumbles down quick. No time to second guess, it taps out, bust quick. Yeah, Aries the pinky just prayed real hard. On my knees late at night, conversating with God. I know I look crazy, they're saying that I'm insane. Cause I speak out loud when I pray in his name. Not being lame, trying to pray that I claim, but I proclaim his name till the day that I'm slain. I'll stand for you through hard times, tried and true. I'll stand for you through good times, tried and true. I'll stand for you through hard times, tried and true.
good times, tried and true.
I will stand for you through tried and true. I can't deny the truth that Jesus hung and died for you. So that's why I choose to live my life for you. Sacrifice my life so I could be your living proof. Even though I struggle every time I'm going through, I persevere through the pain just by knowing you. It's the love of the Father, so I show them who gave his only son just for me and you. So benevolent, Jesus Christ was heaven sent. So I'm unashamed of your love and never hesitant. Everything outside of your will is so irrelevant. It is so evident that God is so omnipotent. When my wife and I struggled just to pay the rent, God provided a way and we didn't lack a single cent. Even in good times, Jesus is always on my side. So I will live my life for he who made the sacrifice.
I'll stand for you through hard times, tried and true. I'll stand for you through good times, tried and true. I'll stand for you through hard times, tried and true. I'll stand for you through good times, tried and true. I'll stand for you through hard times, tried and true. I'll stand for you through good times, tried and true. I'll stand for you through hard times, tried and true. I'll stand for you through good times, tried and true. I'll stand for you through hard times, tried and true.
I never was a thug, never popped nobody. Man, I never sold drugs, never popped no molly. Really just a good kid caught in a bad situation. Pop's an alcoholic with a bad reputation. Used to slap my mom around, stomp me down to the floor. My best friend became music and the grip tape on my board. By 12, I was an addict, smoking pot with my boys. Country kid with an attitude, didn't have no joy. You see, Idaho ain't known for its rough type of life. Ain't no Crips on my streets, but still bloodin' at night. 'Cause that's when the booze would go straight to his head, and his vision would get clouded with the color of red. I swear there were times that I wanted him dead. I used to pray for God to take him out, but he took me instead. Kicked out from my home, had to stay with my grams, away from the trouble, yeah, away from his hands. And as time moved on, I met the Lord at 13, stumbled back and forth, but his hands guided me. I was 17 when I became a dad. Knocked up a youth group girl, had to steady my path. Put all the drama behind me, straight left in the past. Married that same girl with 3 kids on my lap. From weed, I've been clean, no smoke on my hair. I surrendered everything to God. They say his favor ain't fair. But trust me, life ain't perfect, still dealing with pain. At times it's so hard, words can't even explain. 'Cause I forgave my pops and his ways of the past. But old prayers have come true 'cause he's fighting his last. Kidneys are gone, living off of machines, lost him to their own self-titled disease. Worst thing about it all, he refuses to believe. But I know my Redeemer 'cause he set me free. So despite what happens in the bitter end, I'll keep my sights on the cross. You do the same, my friend.
Yeah.
This Revelation 3:16, you know what I mean? Cut the cancer from the skin, yeah, we doing our thing. He said before me or against, not chilling between. 'Cause he spit you from his mouth like Listerine. Our generation's been blinded to the facts and such. No brains, no guts, just screens and stuff. They ain't feeling like it's fair that they going to hell. So they living like they wanna, like God won't care. Well, think again, my believing friend. That cross round your neck won't save you, man. Won't help you, fam. It's just some tan on the chain, no bang, Yosemite Sam. And if believing is enough, we'll see Satan above, on his knees praising God like thanks so much. You get my point now, right? Yeah, you hear what I say? The side he finds you on is the place you will stay. Dang. You say lukewarm, no hot or cold. If you're one bad dude or got a heart of gold, God's got a full hand, ain't trying to fold. So get your car stacked right before you fry your soul. The sentence is death, no return to life. Set away from the side of the eyes of Christ. So wise to pick the side, can't run, can't hide. 'Cause on that day, gonna cut and divide.
Yeah, my brother Tom me chamou pro featuring. Eu disse demorou, truta. Eis-me aqui pra fazer a diferença. Independente da cultura, se é quente ou frio. Se amor no Senhor vomita. Pra entender isso você tem que praticar. Servir o quente pra Deus não te vomitar. A rima é quente, aqui mano nem tente. Sim, sim, não, não, a palavra consciente. Apocalipse 3:16 é quente, os quentes. O Senhor tá com a gente. Muitos duvidam meu seu cabelo voar. Porque com Jesus não brinca, ele está à porta. God bless you, my name
lukewarm nor hot or cold. If you one bad dude or got a heart of gold, God's got a full hand, ain't trying to fold. So get your cards stacked right for you fry your soul. The sentence is death, no return to life. Set away from the side of the eyes of Christ. So wisely pick the side, can't run, can't hide. Cause on that day, gonna cut the vibe. Divide the positive from negative, the truth will remain. No strength to maintain against he who was slain. And if you're riding on the fence, know what Satan's domain. So your only real option to submit is the saint. If you wanna walk through them pearly gates, you gotta throw away all them worldly traits. Put behind the past and become a new man, new stance, new chance, new circumstance. And that old life will burn in the pits of hell. Flames tamed by the water from the living well of life abundant and eternal grace. Your race will be finished, no second place. Embraced in the arms of Yeshua the King. Slow it down, I said yes, you are the king. So when you say you cut away the unleavened bread, I respect and believe every word that you said. Yeah. You say lukewarm, nor hot or cold. If you one bad dude or got a heart of gold, God's got a full hand, ain't trying to fold. So get your cards stacked right for you fry your soul. The sentence is death, no return to life. Set away from the side of the eyes of Christ. So wisely pick the side.